Player of the Match award, and it is none other than Hashir Anwar Dafedar for his brilliant 51 of 24 deliveries. To give away the Player of the Match award, we got Karthik Iyer. Thank you, Mr. Karthik. Hashir, things are working really well for you. I mean, last game, Player of the Match, now again.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, we won this game, and I just continued what I was doing in the previous games. So that's what it happened in this game also. So that's it.
What it happens exactly to get you confident once player gets into that form? What exactly happens?
Actually, in D10, you don't have much time to think about, like, you just have to watch the ball and play positively, and that's what helping me in this tournament.
How's the coaches and captain's response for you?
They all are like very happy and confident on me, and I'm enjoying it.
We do certainly also enjoy. Thank you very much, Hashir Dafedar, and continue performing similarly.
Cheers.
Thank you. Well, guys, it's not over yet. We have got one more game which is lined up. You don't go anywhere. We'll right now go back to the com box to witness more action.
All right, so this is what it is. Azaiba 11 versus Amerat Royals. That's going to be the game from the Oman Cricket Academy grounds, coming in live from Al Amerat Cricket Stadium. It is going to be again an experience that we'll have right now. The weather's cooling down. It's going at about 26, 27 degrees. So much better than what it started off at. And it just ensures that there are much better playing conditions for all our players. Amerat Royals versus Azaiba 11 coming up next. And joining me in the commentary box is Shoaib Ahmed.
Thank you, Neil. Yes, another game lined up. Azaiba 11 versus Amerat Royals. And what a game this is going to be, because Azaiba is riding high on confidence and so are Amerat Royals. This is a clash of two teams who are looking really strong in the tournament and other teams that you look forward to beat. Now, let's quickly head down for the toss where we've got Abid Ibrahim with the two captains.
All right, we are at the side for this all-important toss. The game is happening between Azaiba 11. To lead Azaiba 11, we have got Asif Al-Balushi. And right in the center for this match, referee is Bala Subramanian. To his left, it is the captain of Amerat Royals. It is Karan Sonavale. So we are all set for the flip of the coins. Both these teams will lock their horns. So the home side is Azaiba 11.
Panjar is the call and it's number.
It's numbers. Asif, what would you like to do?
We would like to bat first.
What is the reason to bat first? We have seen teams.
We started yesterday. We played first batting, so our batsman was taking their time. So we got good start. So inshallah, we hope our batsman will do it same.
Give us a good show, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Karan, your team must be high on morale. They are right at the top of the table. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels good. We are winning each game, in each and every game. All the players are in good form, good touch. Bowlers are doing the job well. Batsmen are doing the job well, and we are looking one match at a time.
Well, tell me, what would you have opted if you would have won the toss?
Our plan is to bat first also, but it's okay. We have a good chasing side, and also I have a good bowling attack. So we'll try to restrict them below 90. That is our plan.
You made any changes?
We have made 2 changes. Shahrukh and Manish is missing the game. Sparsh and Aflal getting a chance.
Do well, Captain.
Thank you.
Good luck. Well, it is Azaiba 11 who won the toss, and they have elected to bat first.
Thank you, Abid. Yes, the news from the toss is that Azaiba have elected to bat first. Let's quickly look at the playing 11 for both the sides. For Azaiba, it's Asif Al-Balushi, who's in the squad and also leading the side. Jasim Ilahi, Haitham Bahir, Rao Wakar, Saheem Bashir, Hamal Abdul Wahab, Muhammad Akil, Yasir Dur, Mehdi Hassan, Mansoor Ali and Sufyan Yusuf. And for Amerat Royals, it's Jiten Kumar Ramanandi, Mohit Patel, Pratik Athavle, Karan Sonavle, Bilal Khan, Rafiullah, Vinayak Shukla, Yasir Ali, Sparsh Tiwari gets a game, Faisal Shah and Aflal Kariappar. That's the playing 11 for Amerat Royals. Azaiba winning the toss, electing to bat first. To discuss about this and whether that's the right call or not, I've got with me Noman Chaudhary. Noman, what do you think of that decision?
Well, I believe they lost last game defending the total, and today they decided to do the same, defend the total, probably just to give another test to their bowling, not if they live up to the mark or not, but nevertheless, the time in the game will decide that either the decision was right or not. Two umpires officiating the game. They're in the center now. Both of these sides, they have a number of good players. Coming out, Rafiullah, Mohit Rafiullah, Bilal Khan, Karan Sonavle, the captain for Amerat Royals. Riding high on confidence after the brilliant performances they have shown in the tournament. Bilal Khan, a senior pro, regular fixture for Oman's national side. Karan Sonavle, the captain, he has managed his troops brilliantly throughout the fan code Oman D10. When all the players, they understand, they know and they understand the role, just gives a little margin to the captain, just relaxes and calms the nerves. The captain, when you understand that you have players in the side who are experienced, who know their job, who know their role in the team. Talking about knowing and understanding your roles, we have Rafiullah, the right arm fast bowler, a very handy middle order or lower middle order batter. He'll be operating from he won't be operating, that is for sure. So when you have a bowler like Bilal Khan with the experience and the number of games he has played, why would you want Rafiullah to take the ball? Bilal Khan, a regular fixture for Oman's national team.
Yes, two batters walking out for Azaiba 11. Mansoor, I think, will be opening with Rao. Yes, the two batters. Mansoor, again, one of the players who have stood out in this tournament so far with the bat and with the ball. And Rao as well likes to take the aggressive route, likes to attack, wants to utilize the power play overs. So a good opening pair, this one for Azaiba 11. But they'll be up against a very stiff challenge. One of the best left-arm bowlers you would see. And his name is Bilal Khan. Mansoor Ali, 31 years of age, 150 strike rate, and a best of 51, which was just a few days back. Meanwhile, Rao Wakar, best of 36.
Yes, the two seasoned campaigners for
Azaiba
11, Rao Wakar and Mansoor Ali. So we played two back-to-back brilliant innings, but the brilliant bowler we've been talking about, Bilal Khan, gets some swing early on, average of 16, economy of 7.53. Very dangerous customer up early in the innings. Be operating from the Oman tail end. Here we go. Ball number 1 of match 19. Again, right on the money, right on the target. So difficult to play out these deliveries early on in the innings. No matter if you are a batter of Mansoor Ali's caliber or not, just hurries on to you. And being a batter, you don't like facing such attacking bowlers early on in the innings. Down the leg side and nicely helped on his way. Didn't play where he intended to.
Yes, they'll get that run and Mansoor Ali will be off the mark. That will bring Rao Wakar on strike to face Bilal Khan. Was not a part of the Amerat Royals for the first few games due to an injury. But since he's been back, Amerat Royals are looking like a different side altogether. Thanks to his wicket-taking 2 overs. There you go, that in-swinging delivery, getting some bat onto it. Luckily, Rao Wakar will get that run and he'll be off the mark. But that ball, that in-swinging delivery is so difficult to play especially for the right-hander.
With a left-handed bowler operating and it's swinging the ball early on in the innings, this just gives me margin to ask Shoaib that who is his favorite left-arm bowler with the new ball especially. This one once again swing on the offer. Nicely kept out. So Bilal has been successful in keeping both of these batters quiet at the start of the innings.
So they're dealing in singles at the moment. 4 deliveries bowled, just 2 runs. As in comes Bilal yet again. Big swing, taking the bat inner half. The ball will race away towards the square leg. Only a single. And 1 more ball to go in this over. Just 3 runs. And that you would expect Bilal Khan to deliver such an over. Because it's not easy to score runs off him.
Last ball of the over. The type of start you would expect from a left armer. Bringing the ball in, asking questions from both of these batters. Shorter delivery, uppercut. Chance for the third man fielder, but this goes over his head. What a sensational 6 to finish the over.
Well, we rarely see Bilal Khan erring. This time he goes for the short ball and Rawakar just helps it on its way for the first 6 of the innings. 9 runs in the first over. Azaiba, 9 for no loss.
Right then, a good start here for Azaiba 11. Jitan Kumar Ramanandi. Economy of 6.55, average of 12.67. Very handy customer, both with the bat and with the ball. We have seen from Amerat Royals that they have number of all-rounders in their side. Rafiullah can bat and bowl. Jitan Kumar Ramanandi can bat and bowl. So it's just a fact that you have utility players in your side.
Yes, and like we discussed, I think a few days back, nowadays it's very important that the bowlers are able to bat down the order. Even at the international level, we've seen so many teams adopting that strategy where the number 9, number 10 can come out and score runs at crucial times for their sides. Jitin Kumar, definitely one of them. First ball, swing and a miss, wide signaled by the umpire. So 2 left-handers bowling in tandem.
Absolutely. 2 left-handers operating from 2 different ends. And this just brings me back to the question that I've asked from you. Shoaib, your favorite left-arm bowler with the new ball?
Well, when it comes to left-handed bowlers, it cannot be anybody else but Wasim Akram. So there's no doubt about that. But if I had to choose another name, it would be Chaminda Vas with the new bowler. I think with the new ball in his hand was absolutely lethal, especially with the in-swinging deliveries. So growing up, those were the 2 bowlers that I've watched a lot. And me, myself, being a very ordinary left-arm bowler, I used to copy a lot. Meanwhile, Jasim there on the screens, always smiling. Azaiba 11, good side.
Yeah, absolutely. And talking about the left-arm pacers, in the current scenario, in the current world, I would say Shaheen Shah Afridi has to be everyone's favorite with the kind of form he was in. Rawakar played this towards the onside. This will bring Mansoor Ali on the strike. And Mansoor has this knack, has this strategy that he takes some time to settle in before going for a blast. He scored a half century of 34 deliveries last night.
Yes, he's the man. He's the man for Azaiba 11 who's been performing with the ball and with the bat, Mansoor Ali. I'll want to share a very interesting anecdote about Wasim Akram after this delivery. Oh, nicely played, beautifully done. What a great shot. So he not only hits some brutal shots straight down the ground, he's got some deft touches of the highest quality, Mansoor Ali.
Well, this claps from dugout, it says it all. This tells a lot about the quality of the shot. Have a look at that. This was calculated improvisation. He knew that the fielder from fine leg was inside the circle, and all he had to do was to guide the ball towards that fine leg fence for a boundary.
Yeah, so that was a good shot. Quickly coming back to our conversation, I had the chance and opportunity to have a conversation and a quick chat. Good ball there. Quick chat with the great Sri Lankan opening batter Sanath Jayasuriya a few years back. And when I asked him that question, I asked him who in your playing days was the most difficult to face. And without even thinking, he immediately replied, Wasim Akram. So that's how great Wasim Akram was and is and will be for every left armour. He can be a case study.
Absolutely, and I believe Wasim was ahead of his time. Normally we see the bowlers, the left arm bowlers, they generally have this ability of bringing the ball in the right hand, in the right-handers, and Wasim, he naturally had the ability of bringing the ball in and taking the ball away. So it just makes you unplayable.
Swing and straight to the fielder at square leg. Rafiullah will make no mistake. Jiten Kumar strikes, and this is a very, very important breakthrough here because the danger man, Mansoor Ali, finds the fielder at square leg and Rafiullah does the rest. Jiten Kumar gets his first wicket and Azaiba 11 are 16 for 1 after 2.
देखना कौन पीछे
पीछे पॉइंट है कवर से नंबर 6 बैट्समैन नंबर 6 that's on this side.
Sufyan Yusuf, 22 years of age, strike rate of 107. Will be up against another left arm pacer wearing jersey number 18, Bilal Khan. Nicely carved away towards the third man fielder. Just a single added to the total. Coming back to the debate of the left arm fast bowlers. Now it's Sufyan Yusuf, the new batter in. Got his strike rate of 107, averaging 14. These numbers will get better with the chances he'll get. Sliding down the leg side and played away nicely. Down to short fine leg fielder. So Shoaib, who has been an inspiration for you apart from Wasim Akram, especially in terms of your bowling action, who inspired you the most?
Yeah, like I said, I think Chaminda Vas was one of the players that I grew up watching a lot. And he'd got that ability to move the ball in. Asif Al-Balushi, the skipper of Azaiba there. So he was one of the one of the early inspirations for me. And then it was later on Zair Khan who brought in that innovation of slower deliveries, and that's when things changed in world cricket. The advent of T20 cricket, Irfan Pathan again. So quite a few role models. I was lucky to be growing during that phase. Nicely played, fine towards the third, and no chance for the fielder. That's going to go all the way for 4 runs. So runs coming in for Azaiba 11. In terms of boundaries, yes, they've lost a wicket, but the intent is there.
Absolutely. The intent is there right from the word go. Played away very nicely out to the third man fielder for a boundary. So I believe left-handers, generally, being a batter or the bowler, they are naturally talented more than as compared to the right-handers. Me being a right-hander, obviously, I would say that with surety and authority. Played away on the onside. But what's the best thing about a left-arm fast bowler is the flow of the action. I used to copy Irfan Pathan with the action he had, because this is where you naturally get the swing in and away from the batter. I remember his hat-trick in Karachi on day one when India was touring Pakistan in 2005. Hat-trick in the very first over of a test match.
Yeah, and India went on to lose that test match. So yeah, we remember it for different reasons. But yeah, that over was such a special over. And with the red ball, normally the red ball moves more than the white ball. So it was a treat to watch, just as it is a treat to watch here. And I'm sure these gentlemen are enjoying what they're watching. 3 overs, 25 for 1.
Number 33 coming on the board. Double 3. Karan.
Seems like this is going to be the day of left-handers, left-arm spinners, left-arm pacers. So out of the 3 bowlers that have been used by Amerat Royals, all 3 of them are the left-handers. This is Mohit, the left-arm wrist spinner. Quick single, good running between the wickets.
Yeah, that was a good run, just tapped it towards the mid-wicket and went for it. There you go. Just played it with soft hands and went for the single. Kept low. Again, they're going for that run.
Well, over the years, I have seen the left-arm spinners operating with all the authority. And this specific delivery, I believe this is a deliberate effort from the bowler. As far as I remember, the Sri Lankan great Rangana Herath, one of the world's finest left-arm spinners. This time played over the head of the fielder. Sweeper will cut that off, and good running between the wickets, courtesy some sloppy fielding in the outfield.
They are running hard between the wickets, which is good to see. No dot balls. That is also a big plus for Azaiba 11, because in a shorter format, you don't want a lot of dot balls. If you can take 4-5 singles and then an odd boundary here and there with a few extras, you can easily get to 105, 110, which has proven to be a good score. An appeal. They're still appealing. But I don't think there was any bat there.
Yeah, the ability to vary the pace and the length from the left arm spinners, something that is very skillful. Again played with the soft hands.
Ball, Mohit.
When it comes to the left arm spinners,
Bowling well, yaar, Mohit.
always get to remember.
Well, that's the Amerat Royals dugout, and the man with the floral shirt, Mr. Vinu, team manager for Amerat Royals.
Well done, Jito.
Such a passionate supporter, not only of Amerat Royals, but also of Rui Rangers, because both the teams have the same owners. And he is an ardent fan of Oman cricket as well, because I remember he was in Dubai following Oman's game versus Scotland, and he was travelling all the way with the team. 4 overs, 31 for 1.
Fast, fast. New bowler coming left arm over to you. Thank you.
.31 for 1 in 4 overs. Jitan Kumar Ramanandi. He'll continue bowling from the Oman tail end. This is going to be the first time in the tournament, fan code Oman D10, that only the left arm bowlers have bowled the first 5 overs of the innings. Trying to be a little cheeky at the moment, because the filing and third man both are inside the circle, so you can afford to play such shots.
Yes, good presence of mind there from Sufyan Yusuf. The idea was right to just play it over the fine leg fielder. Couldn't get the connection on the ball. And yes, you're spot on when you say that the left arm bowlers are ruling the roost here for Amerat Royals. First 5 overs, all left-handers. Slower delivery. Played it straight down the ground. 2 runs will be taken. Oh, that could have been very close. But in the end, they make it comfortably.
I'll be mentioning earlier on about the team manager of Azaiba 11, Amerat Royals, I beg your pardon. He's also the team manager for Rui Rangers. Shoaib was mentioning earlier on about his passion and craze for Oman cricket. Slow ball nicely picked away on the onside, but straight to the fielder. Sometimes I feel like when the batters, they put in a hard yard and the extra efforts for the shot, they deserve and they should get more out of it.
Yeah, I hope you feel the same for bowlers who are hit for runs with edges and the ball just trickles away towards the fine leg fence.
A bowler calling his heart out.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, I think this is the beauty of the game. Sometimes and it teaches you a lot. There's a lot of life lessons in this. So sometimes you have done everything right, but still the result would not come in your favor. And that is how you handle how you handle defeat and move on and keep fighting. That is what this sport teaches you. Sometimes you're fortunate enough, sometimes you're not. But you just have to keep trying and keep going at it.
Exactly. Keep trying and keep going. Give in your 100%. That has to be the thing. Give in your 100%. And there shouldn't be any chance of you giving up. Last ball of the over from Jitan Kumar Ramanandi. And what a spell it has been. 11 runs and a wicket. Just the go-to bowler the captain would expect. Operating with the new ball. And look at that. Brilliant change-up. Hesitation. And that is a run out. Just what Azaiba 11 wouldn't want. A wicket at the close of 5 overs mark.
Yes, let's look at that. He wanted to go for it. He didn't know where the ball was. Good game awareness from Pratik Atovle. What the key was that he removed his glove while collecting the ball and then threw it at the stumps. So that is an important wicket, a breakthrough here for Amerat Royals. 5 overs, 35 for 2 is the score.
Alright then, 5 overs are gone. Haitham Bahar is the new batter in. Career strike rate of 156. And probably just the right time to introduce the two new men in the commentary box. Both of them are very fresh looking. Neil Loja and Abid Ibrahim.
Thank you very much, Numan. And Shoaib Ahmed. You guys done a wonderful job. Hit it straight. Nailed it straight, I would call it. But just couldn't beat those two fielders. So hitting it straight and clearing that boundary haven't been much of the case, Neil.
You're right. It's a decent start, I would say. 37 for 2 in 5.1 overs. Azaiba 11. We've seen teams starting slow but capitalizing from there on, going on to score 90 plus in the remainder. And Azaiba would be aiming for the same. Driven. Get a single.
Yeah, the first game that we witnessed was similarly. That start was a bit shaky, but they managed to get to 93 runs. And despite, today it was just a bit surprising for me. Azaiba 11 opting to bat first. And even I had a word with Karan Sonawale, the captain of Amerat Royals. He was also looking to bat first.
Playing it back to Mohit. Every captain has their own strategies, their own mindsets, own plans. Difficult to comprehend. It's not your standard 20 over or a 50 over game where you take in consideration the weather, the dew, or other factors. This one's been hit big. It's going out of the park. Maximum.
Beautiful shot. Excellent execution there. You just could see that in the replay, that he's just brought in that leg down in the right time, and that leg has given him a little bit of a extra balance to hit it over the cow corner. Excellent shot from Haitham.
No doubts about that. Haitham Bahar. Haitham Bahar hitting the ball, Bahar.
Very good improvisation there from Haitham and his partner today. Mansoor couldn't get going because he was doing well. He was getting those runs, crucial runs at the opening slot.
Yeah, it's incredibly important for them to get those runs. And roles have been very well defined. For batters, one of them would be trying to stay the distance. We'll come and talk about that. 46 for 2 after 6.
Batsman, bowler change, coming right arm over to you. Bowler number 22.
Rafiullah. Right arm medium fast. 18 wickets to his credit. Economy just under 10. You want to pick a couple of wickets here for a side. Wide is delivery. Rao Wakar literally chasing it and then being disappointed by his own performance.
I've been looking for that kind of a delivery lately, Neil, because we haven't seen that tennis ball bouncer, slow bouncer that you see from back of the hand. You bang it short, mistime the batter. That is very crucial ball to bowl when it comes to the shortest format.
You're right. Bowling it in that zone, which becomes slightly difficult for them to hold it back.
Well, change of pace did the trick. This is caught behind a wicket. Much needed wicket.
He comes in, bowls in that difficult zone, makes the batter go for that big swing. Ended up giving a simple catch to the wicket keeper. He's walking out slow and steadily. Hatim. The intent was right, but the extra bounce did it him. End of yet another wicket. 47 for 3 in 6.2.
Batsman number 5, 56.
Yasir,
Bowler coming right arm over, 4 more to come.
a great stat there. And I'm sure that he has the opportunity to make it better. He could change the face of the game for his side. Straight to the fielder. Single. And he opens his account.
Yasir has also had a good day from yesterday's game. Rao Wakar has also came as an opener. He went for a little too early, but he looks promising. Let me tell you, Neil. He's someone who can clear the fence nicely. That's the field. 2 on the onside. In fact, 3. Square, mid-wicket and long on. Yeah, that's the reason. He's hunting for the pads. Swinging a little bit of in-swinger there from Rafiullah.
Rafi has bowled well in this over. 4 deliveries. And what he's achieved is critical. Picking up a wicket. And just given 2 runs. If he bowls the next 2 deliveries really nice and tight, there could be a positive result. Beautiful ball. Very, very beautiful. Banged it short. Well targeted. Rao Wakar had to move back to try and attempt to play that. Missed it completely.
Rafi is doing a fine trick with change of pace. Look at that. It's just not the change of the pace, but he's got the bounce off the deck. Extra bounce. One could only imagine this wicket on a day 5 still producing a healthy bounce.
Last ball of the over. He's gone. Aerial. Chance. Nope. The ball will sail further away from the fielder that was running across. He's checking the umpire. No
Well,
confirmations yet.
Well, if it is still gone for a 6, I think it's a good over so far. Its final delivery is gone for a 6, but the previous 5 deliveries is kept it absolutely tight. Yes, given us 6. And with that 6, Azaiba 11 reached to 50 mark. It's 54 for 3.
Graham trips to the airport? We got your back. Day night rides or taxi rides.
Download the O-Taxi app. As we keep saying, it gets your ride with one click and in a few minutes. The QR code's there. Go ahead and scan it with your smartphone and you will get your app instantly on your phone. We've used it and hence we speak about it. Azaiba 11, 54 for 3 after 7. 3 more overs to go from here on, which means 18 deliveries. Now, how many runs can you score in 18? It's an opportunity to maybe get another 30 odd runs, 35. 35 will get them to 90, and I think that's a very good score. Faisal Shah, that economy, it's gorgeous, 5.75. Can he try and strangle them down? Or will he be taken for runs? Left arm Seema, angling the ball away from the right hand of the umpire, says a wide. Yeah, he'll probably have to tighten that line. Yasir Dur. 1 of 1. $55 for 3. Abid, how many runs do you think Azaiba would feel comfortable at while they are in this situation?
I think that all depends on Rao Wakar's approach from here. But Surface is playing altogether different. Sayyid Faisal Shah is very good bowler. So looking at the bowling remainers, there is one more over to come from Rafiullah and Faisal is firing up. So I think if from here they get to 80, that would be a good total. And it's still 4 man inside the ring.
For 80 to be scored, they technically need another 25 runs, Abid. In 3 overs, 25 is doable. He's gone straight to the fielder. They're trying to hit big, but finding fielders more often than not. Good field placement by the skipper.
As I said, Neil, it all depends on whom you're facing. Rafiullah just bowled brilliantly. If you bowl good 5 deliveries, that means you're nowhere going to give 10 runs in an over. So at least to get to 80, they need to score well. They need 10 runs each over.
Will they get that is the question, and we are ready to be entertained. Swing and a miss. He's not been able to play that angle. Rao Wakar wanting to cut. He's practicing that as a shadow practice, but for that cut shot to be played again, see, look at this. He's trying to do that. He's trying to do the glide towards third man. He's trying to glide it fine, but at the same time also trying to play the cut shot. And for both of these, you need to pick the right ball. Because if you're trying to glide, the ball has to be closer to you. And if you're trying to cut, the ball has to be short and wide.
Yeah, just to trap him there, they brought the third in. Yeah, they just made a little change in the field. So now the idea is to angle it away from Rao Wakar. And for playing it towards the point or the third, you needed 2 different shot selections. Oh, he made a change of pace. Very smart bowling this is from Faisal Shah.
It's turning out to be a very good over. Just 2 runs. We'll have a look at those 4 deliveries that Faisal has bowled. Just 1 run, barring that wide. He's done excessively well. Bowling in the right channel, taking that ball away from the right-hander. No scope whatsoever, varying his pace as well.
Yeah, this time he tried to bowl near the stumps. But again, that angle, he's never left it. He's kept on bowling on that angle. Yasir, though, looks a little comfortable picking up that angle.
One last delivery to come. And Yasir Dur will be facing that. You mentioned that Yasir is probably a little more comfortable playing that angle. We can wait and watch. Similar field setting for him as well. Third man, backward point, short fine, and a cover. These are the fielders inside the 30-yard circle. And concerned faces there. They're not very sure about where is this game going. Stepping down, Faisal. Wow. 8 overs gone, 57 for 3.
Captain, power play. Batsman. Batsman. Hey, Shahrukh. Point, power play. Power play. Upar, Aflal. Aflal. No, compulsory. Told them.
$57 for 3 in 8. And 2 overs to go. Rafi coming into bowl. Starts with the dot ball. It's not going to be very easy for Rao Wakar or Yasir Dur to score, because the challenge keeps compounding. Their intent is to go big and hit, while Rafi knows that. And that's why he will try and either bowl a delivery that's in the block hole or try and keep the ball away from the arc of the batters.
Yeah, two different bowlers, Faisal and Rafiullah together. Oh, he seems to be struggling. He's limping a lot. Limping there a little bit. Seems to be in pain. Already cleared his front leg. Well done there, Rafiullah. Targets the pads. Good bowling this has been. One bowler brings ball in and the other one takes it away. Always a difficult task for the bowlers, batters.
Rafi bowling that delivery. Now look at this one. The way he played that delivery, it came and struck him after the inside edge onto the bat, onto his knee. That would have hurt him a lot. And that's why you see him limping. Rao on the non-striker's end. He's limping. He's not comfortable in running. He's not as quick while running between the wickets. And the fielders know it now.
Yeah, they're laughing about it. He's limping around and difficult one. Yeah, he's just explaining what happened. We just saw what happened. Inside edge that has hit him on the leg. He's limping, and according to the new rules, not very new, but you no longer can have the runner.
That is so true. And wouldn't want to go out as retired hurt. He's gone aerial and he'll get a 6. Maximum coming in from Rao Wakar. Despite him being injured, hurting, he's still gone big.
And one thing he can do, where he doesn't have to use a lot of feet, it's sheer power, using bottom hand, clearing towards the long on and choosing to go aerial route. That's what he need to do, Rao Wakar. He should be hitting anything coming his way.
8 runs of the over so far of 4 deliveries. Is up in the air. Rawakar, he will depart as Rafi comes in and takes a catch. He was injured. There was no chance that he was going to go big and consistently go big. He departs at 65 for 4 in 8.5.
This has gone up in the air and quite simple catch for Rafiullah. He's done great, caught and bowled. A great comeback by the bowler. He's gone up, got hit with the maximum and came back with a wicket. Solid comeback here for a team, Amerat Royals. So walking out is well settled batsman Rawakar. 34 or 24. It's 65-4.
All the back take. Next up.
Hamal Abdul Wahab, left-handed batter. 7 deliveries to go. How many more can they score?
Well, I see the way these bowlers are bowling, difficult to predict. But I think 75 should be gettable from here. 7 deliveries.
Rafi coming into bowl his last delivery.
No ball.
Swing and a miss. They're going for the single. Can they get a direct hit in? There's a direct hit, but I think the batter had reached in.
No ball.
The batter had reached in. The umpire is not interested in any appeal. That should be the end of the over.
It's no
Is it no ball?
Hold on, hold on. Yeah, he's counting it at the front foot, and he's given us no ball and buys. So the action is not stopped here. This final delivery is need to be redo it.
Well, yeah, but the luxury that Rafi has, that he can set a field according to the way he wants for the free hit, because the batters had changed ends. So he'll go ahead and make those amendments. The free hit delivery. Not much can be done, considering that it is the power play over. 1/3 man, 1 square leg, free hit, swing and a miss. And that's it. That's the end of it. 9 overs gone, 67 for 4.
Mohammad Imran there in the dugout, holding the ball, playing with it. Yeah, he bowls like Pindi Express. Not that express, but yeah, the action is pretty similar.
Yeah, not just the action, in fact, the whole outlook. You look at him, his hairstyle, the way he wears his cap. You should see him when he comes into bowling, his action, his celebration, literally everything. He probably just needs to put in another 50 kgs.
Yeah, at the top side, in the shoulders and the arms, not on the belly.
Well, the belly will come later once retirement happens.
I think Akhtar is still got very well. I mean, he's good, fit enough.
Indeed, he is extremely fit.
Yeah, he used to be a fitness freak. I mean, hats off to him, the way he played his throughout the career. That's the field set for you. 3 fielders on the offside.
Nope, no connection whatsoever. Now, the way Faisal is bowling, he has the tendency to bring the ball in to the left-hander, takes it away from the right-hander. Hamal, he bats with an open stance, slightly lower, and the ball would have gone into the stumps.
Yeah, he just cleared his front leg and the ball passed him, and the keeper collected that ball before he clears his front leg. That says it all. Faisal Shah is firing up.
He'll probably bowl a little fuller this time.
Maybe slower one, because he has already showed the battery's pace.
A single there. No problem. Don't think that should be an issue. Hamal Abdul Wahab, probably his job in his mind was just to get a single and get off strike. Yasir Dur has got 4 deliveries. 4 deliveries. Can he hit a couple of boundaries at least?
Yeah, they should get to 75. That should be at least scored here. Well, I've been mighty impressed with the Amerat Royals bowling, batting and fielding as well. They have done all the jobs right, and probably that's the reason they're at the top of the table.
No doubts about this. A team to watch out for. They check all boxes. Got a right mix of right arm, left arm seamers, spinners. No connection whatsoever. They're going for a bye. No backing up, and that's why they'll just go for it.
It's very difficult for a bowler not to shoot that ball out of the hand. We have seen many bowlers, they try to go for it. Reminds me of one of the games of India-Pakistan, where in the final delivery of the first innings, where Shaheen Shafridi shoot it up and given 5 runs.
Yeah, it's because they're all fired up, right? To have a cool, composed mindset becomes slightly challenging in that heated moment. Again, open stance against a left-arm bowler who'll bring the ball in. Keeps it wide, outside off. Oh, no connection whatsoever. The wicketkeeper is poor at throwing.
Yeah, seems to be didn't practice a lot of throwing the ball. The wicketkeeper's job is usually to take the catches behind or take the stumps out.
Oh no, modern day wicketkeepers, they have to get their throws right as well. Did the collection clean and then had enough time to aim and throw properly.
Neil, I think...
And with 3 stumps to aim, sorry.
Yeah, and I think a lot of responsibilities and expectations from the wicketkeepers has been increased now. There used to be days you used to play as only wicketkeeper. Now, if you're wicketkeeper and you're not a batter, there is no way for you to make into the 11.
He's gone big, up in the air and will be taken. Yasir Dur is out. Azaiba 11. Trouble continues.
Faisal Shah gets the wicket, gets the reward. He was been bowling really well earlier as well. He's given 3 and so far in this over he's given only 3 runs, but this was due to happen because he's been bowling at the right areas. Making no mistake, takes the safe hands, and that's a soft dismissal. Walking out is Yasir Dur. Scored 3 of 8. It's 71 for 5.
$71 for 5. Azaiba 11. They'll be waiting for something to happen, something to change in the next 2 deliveries to come. Can they get a big boundary or 2? Mohammad Akil comes in against Faisal. Faisal has been blowing fire. Get a single. And 1 more delivery to go now from here on. 1 delivery to go. Can we get a boundary? Can Azaiba 11 cross the 75 mark? Mohammad Akil, he gave the strike to Abdul Wahab and now it's his job.
One final delivery. Faisal Shah was given 7 in 1.5 and picked up a wicket. What a remarkable figure that is. So 1 good delivery will keep that all in good. 1 bad will destroy the figures. And he's fired. He's bowled really quick. And with the angle that was coming into Hamal. So 73 what Azaiba 11 could put all together in 10 overs with the loss of 5 wickets. It's been not convincing total on board. I think looking at the team of Amerat Royals, they wouldn't be having a lot of worries to chase this one down.
You're right. Wouldn't be at stress. 73 for 5. They need 74 to win. Amerat Royals. Definitely they have done well with the ball. And they'll have to come and bring out their performances so that they can get another 2 points in their kitty. While Azaiba 11, the team would be thinking, sitting in the dugout, that, hey, we need to bring our A game to beat the Royals. Let's have a quick check at the batting card here. Mansoor and Waqar opened for Azaiba. Waqar scored 34 of 24, did really well. Then Sufyan, Hatem, Yasser, they all came in but couldn't really sustain themselves in the center. Similarly for Hamal and Akil. 73 for 5, extras including, which were 7. As far as the bowling is concerned, I personally feel the Royals were absolutely on top. Look at those economies there. Barring Bilal Khan, who bowled an economy of 9, everyone else is so good. Jiten Kumar, economy of 5.5. 8.5 for Mohit Patel and Rafiullah picking up 2 wickets, Rafi. And Faisal Shah, economy of just 4 in the last 2 overs that he bowled, picking up a wicket too. 73 for 5 is what now they were able to score.
Yeah, that was the highlights for the day. That was the first 6 flun over the third. And they had just a mixed bag of a start there. Mansoor not getting going. And then Rao Waqar stood there for a while and gave that 34 runs, crucial 34. He's been hitting the ball nice and clean, and that was a dismissal from Rafiullah and Faisal Shah. When they both came together, it was almost impossible to hit them for some runs, and there was the dismissal, so the final and soft dismissal. Well, when we come back, we'll see how Amerat Royals respond to 74 runs target. And for that, we'll take a short break and be right back.
Welcome back. It's match number 19. We are live from Al Amerat ground. Azaiba 11 taking on Amerat Royals. And this also looks to be a promising game. Azaiba 11 could only muster 73 in the first innings. 34 from Waqar and nothing special coming in from the other batters. With the help of 7 extras, they've just somehow managed to get to 73 in their allotted 10. Bowling wise, Bilal Khan not getting a wicket was a tad bit expensive. 2 wickets for Rafiullah, a wicket apiece for Faisal Shah and Jiten Kumar Ramanandi. Joining me in the comm box, my name is Shoaib. With me is Noman Chaudhary. Noman, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Shoaib. 74 is the target for Amerat Royals. Number 1 team, the table toppers. Azaiba 11, they would have to bowl their heart out if they are to defend this total. 74 in 10 overs at 7.40 runs per over. Considering the batting lineup Amerat Royals have, it shouldn't be a difficult task for Karan Sonavle and his boys.
Yes, Azaiba 11. The 11 players of Azaiba are coming out in the middle and they have a role to play here. They'll have to bowl really well. We'll have to keep taking wickets and we'll have to put pressure. Meanwhile, the 2 openers, the tried and tested pair of Karan Sonavle and Pratik Athavale walking out.
Well, just a reminder that Azaiba 11, they failed to defend the target of 101 last night against Kurram Thunders, courtesy some brilliant batting from the batters of Kurram Thunders as they chased down the target of 100. But today, it's a different ball game. They are up against a different side and the target that they are to defend is only somewhat around 74-75 is the target. So it would be very difficult for the bowlers. You know, they will have to take wickets and attack right from the word go. It's a different outing here. It's a different scenario, different situation. You're up against a different side. But bowlers, they need to take wickets early on. That would be the key.
Number 20, Karan Sonavle, the skipper, the captain of Amerat Royals, a strike rate of 153.
Middle. Slightly.
And a best of 39.
Middle.
Joining him and
coming right up
opening partner for Pratik Athavale was
Captain ready? Adnan?
Mansoor Ali, he will operate from the Oman tail end. He has been a mainstay for Azaiba 11. 5 matches, 4 wickets. Economy on a very good side. An average of 9.25. He has this thing that he picks the wickets early on and he changes and varies the pace a lot. Good one to start there. Slow one outside the line of off stump. Well, Shoaib, the only way Azaiba 11 can make a comeback in this game, to defend this total, is to pick up wickets. And that too, very, very quickly. They need wickets and they need them right now.
Oh yes, apologies. Earlier we thought that it was Pratik Athavale who's opening the innings with Karan, but it's actually Yasir Ali. But yes, Azaiba will need wickets. And Mansoor opening the batting and now opening the bowling as well for Azaiba 11. Oh, edged and gone. Yes, what a great delivery that is to dismiss Karan Sonavle. Just what they wanted. You mentioned they need wickets and they need them now. And Mansoor Ali is the answer.
Well, what a start this for Azaiba 11. This game is not over yet. This wicket surely has some purchase for the batters and for the bowlers. Have a look at this one. This one just went off after pitching. Karan Sonavle, the captain, leading edge, faint edge to the wicket keeper. Wicket number 1 for Azaiba 11.
Batsman number 85.
All right, then a wicket in the very first over. And this brings in Faisal Shah in the middle. Faisal Shah used to be a death bowler for Amerat Royals. He's come up at number 3. So are they going to follow this low value wicket strategy? The target must be very reachable here, 74. But promoting a fast bowler of the order. And he must have the license to go and kill right from the word go.
Yes, I think they want to use the power play to their advantage. 74,
coming
they've
right
got
now,
a chance
four more
to
to come.
up their net run rate as well. So, not a bad idea. But Faisal Shah will have to see how that pans out. Packed offside. 6 fielders on the off. Nicely pulled on the stumps. It's not going to be easy, especially against Mansoor. Won't be easy to score runs unless you do something very drastic. Use your feet, come close to the ball, shuffle across the crease, do something unorthodox. That's the wicket. Some extra bounce and carry. And Mansoor Ali, yes, he knows what that wicket means to him and his side. And that celebration says it all.
Well, Mansoor Ali, the utility player for Azaiba 11, is someone who bats well against the new ball and someone who bowls well with the new ball. Ring of fielders on the offside. Remember, it's the first power play. You can only have 2 fielders outside the circle. Good delivery once again, change of pace. Good running between the wickets as well from both of these batters. Defending only 74. Once you have a target as low and as less competitive as 74, just eases out the pressure on the batting side. They understand that once they lose a couple of wickets, even then they are still in the game. Look at the field, the pack field, the ring of fielders on the offside. Yasir Ali opening the batting for Amerat Royals.
Nicely bowled outside off. Lets it go. Yasir Ali. First ball, so doesn't need to do much, just gauging the pace and the bounce of the wicket. But this has been a good start to the over. Wicket and only a single run given. Yeah, some tensed faces right away for Amerat Royals, but we see how quickly things change in the D10 format. Now they are a little worried. One good over and they'll be smiling all over again.
Come on, Shoaib. They've been worried since the start of the day. These faces, they remained the same throughout the day. Just the fact that they take their game so seriously. So they have a fielder at mid-wicket and long on for Yasir Ali. Look at this beautiful side. The ring of fielders on the offside. Cover, extra cover, point, short third man. Everyone's inside the circle on the offside. Being played with the straight bat on the offside. Single would conclude the first over. Amerat Royals 2 after losing 1 wicket.
चांस लेगा एक चांस अंदर है वो मंसूर फाइन हो जा थोड़ा लेग टू
Successful first over from Mansoor Ali. Faisal Shah and Yasir Ali. Karan Sonawali opened the innings for Amerat Royals. Dismissed in the first over. Jasim Ilahi is operating from the Oman LNG end.
Yes, the ball coming in to the right-handed Yasir, getting some part of the pads onto the keeper. Jasim Ilahi, right arm fast. 8 wickets for him in 12 games.
Even if you are chasing a low score, once you lose wicket early on in the innings, this has been given as a no ball by the umpire. Seems like that was a very late call, but nevertheless, it's a no ball, which means a free hit for Yasir Ali.
Yes, opportunity here for Amerat Royals to get their first boundary. Good ball from Jasim, very good ball. Outside of a Yorker, nothing that Yasir Ali could do on that occasion. Brilliantly done.
Well, it takes a big heart to bowl a slow Yorker. Take the pace of the ball and ball it slow. Have a look at this one. Was a slow Yorker, I must say. A slow fuller delivery. Because once you miss your target, a batter has all the time in the world to put it away. It's again a good delivery. Loud shout from the bowler. Now he's getting something off the surface here, Jasim Ilahi.
Yeah, you can see clearly they have a spring in their step after that early wicket. Azaiba needed that. Yasir Ali hasn't been able to connect and time the ball yet. 3 of 6 for him. Comes down, yorks himself, and will only get a single after all that risk.
This has been a trend of Jasim's bowling, taking the pace of the ball and bowling a slow fuller delivery, a slow Yorker. And how do you play that? You have to stay back in your crease, wait for the delivery, or you have to go down the track to play it over the infield.
Yes, I think first there has to be a change in the mindset. You don't need to play him as a medium pace bowler. You play him as a slower bowler. I think that's where the key is, because like you mentioned, out of the 6 deliveries, 4 are mostly slower deliveries. So if you are in that mind and if you're anticipating that ball, it becomes a lot easier to just clear the infield. Remember, this is a power play over, so you just need to clear the infield to get value for your shots.
Trying to clear the infield, but not successful here. Faisal Shah has been promoted up the order to make use of the power play. But be it Faisal Shah, Yasir Ali or Karan Sonawale, no one has been able to take the charge for Amerat Royals.
That was hurried on to him, and they somehow take that single. Last ball of the over coming up. They take another single. End of the over now. Another single to end the over. Another good over from Azaiba 11. 8 for 1 after 2.
Captain, make it fast, Captain. आओ बाहर पे ले लेते हैं ना Bowler number 47. New bowler coming right arm over.
So Yasir Ali being promoted up the order. I don't know if why they've not persisted with Pratik at the top. Some change in strategy. Meanwhile, change in bowling for Azaiba 11. Haitham Bahar.
Eight for the loss of 1 wicket at the end of 2 overs. Haitham will continue from Oman till end. So he came back in with the angle. Good start from Haitham once again. Have seen this trend from different sides in this tournament. Once you see a successful bowler bowling a good over in the start, the Mansoor Ali has begun the innings for Azaiba 11, but he wasn't given the ball for his second over. Bowled a successful first over.
Yeah, I don't understand that, to be honest. I really don't, because you don't have 130 runs on the board. You just have 70 odd runs. You need another wicket. There's no point keeping him for the end. So, yeah, not that's something that I can comprehend. Maybe they've got their own reasons for it.
Swing and a miss for Faisal Shah. He's been sent up the order for this very reason. Anything in his slot or anything away from his slot, he's going to attack everything.
Yes, that attack has to convert into runs. As of now, it's not happened yet. The power play overs have been done. Now the field is well spread out. Uses his feet, plays it up and over. Finally, one shot from the middle of the bat. Faisal Shah gets his first 6, and that is why he's been sent to hit those 6s.
Brilliant connection this time from Faisal Shah. Once you ball anything in his zone, he's going to hit you out of the park. Much needed 6 for the Amerat Royals. This was the shot. Dances down the track on the onside. No chance for the fielder.
Oh, yaar, come on.
Good delivery, good comeback from Haitham.
Yes, even the previous delivery that was hit for 6 was not a very bad ball. It was Faisal Shah who played that good shot and got the connection right. 59 from 44. Definitely achievable, possible, realistic. Just have to play on the merit. Oh, beautiful shot. That's gone high up in the air and will clear the fielder. What a great hit that was. Just stand and deliver. So Faisal Shah has hit 2 6s in the same over and has justified why he was promoted up the order.
Well, talking about playing everything on merit, have a look at this for a shot. Straight down the ground. Mansoor was stationed at long on. Couldn't do much about it. So Faisal Shah, 14 from 7, batting at a strike rate of 200. Doing exactly what his team wanted him to do.
Yes, Haitham cannot be bowling that same length over and over again. He will have to mix things up because now he's reading him well, Faisal Shah. Slower delivery. That's a good change of pace. Well done. End of the over. Successful over for Amerat Royals. 22 for 1 after 3.
यासिर पीछे जाएगा यहाँ थोड़ा इधर अंदर हो आप सही हो आप बाहर निकलो थोड़ा अंदर रहेगा मंसूर
So 3 overs 22 for 1, and I've got a new partner here in the com box. I've got Abid Ibrahim alongside me. Abid, welcome.
Thank you very much, Shoaib. And the spinner comes in now between the umpires, Hamal. Oh, I think there was an edge. He tries to go big. Keeper maybe missing an opportunity there for a wicket. Faisal Shah. No, that was an edge. Umpire is giving it buys. There was a little bit of a noise. Don't know for what.
अंदर हो
So Hamal, the new bowler. Played on the back foot. Nicely done. And get a single. So this is good cricket. Now they taking those singles, Abid, and then going for those odd boundaries and sixes. And that plan to bring and promote their pinch hitter, Faisal, has worked so far.
Yeah, so far he's batting well there. At least there he's hung around. One job is done so well. So boundaries have been a little bit of a dried up here. But I feel as they might work on... Oh, has he got him? Has he got him? Yes! There was clearly a noise and Hamal strikes. Faisal Shah. I tell you, Shoaib, commentators' curse is a thing.
That was angling across, going for a big hit downtown. Gets the edge, and as soon as the keeper caught that, he knew he's got his man. Faisal Shah scoring 15 of 10. Walks back. Amerat Royals are 24 for 2.
गरीबों को मारने आओ गरीबों को मारने वहाँ है वो आसिफ भाई पॉइंट कोई नहीं आसिफ भाई
The finest all-rounder so far for Amerat Royals has walked in is Rafiullah at the age of 26. Look at the strike rate of 190. Well, I think he can back few punches and get Amerat Royals out of trouble here.
Yes, as you mentioned, one of Amerat Royals' finest, Rafiullah. Good ball, arm ball coming in straight to the captain of Azaiba 11, Asif Al-Balushi.
I haven't seen Mohammad Imran back in the side. He's been dropped, I think, or maybe he's picked up an injury, yeah. This one cut away and straight to the fielder, but they'll not shy from taking single. Good running this is.
Yes, that went quick to the short third fielder, but they have taken a single nevertheless. He is off the mark, Rafiullah. Good over from Hamal. Just 2 runs and a wicket. And the last ball yet to come. Bowls a lot of arm deliveries coming around the wicket.
He's pitching at the right areas. Just like that. Oh, need to hurry. Yeah, bit late call from Rafiullah and he apologizes immediately. 4 overs passed, 25 for 2.
So fan code Oman D10 season 2. This is what you're watching right now. And if you're watching us, these are our broadcast and streaming partners. If you're in India, it's fan code. In Pakistan, it's Jio Super. and everywhere else in the world. It's on our YouTube CricTracker page. It's an ITW Prod G and TPT 360 LLC production.
Batsman, bowler coming, come round.
Sprayed it down the leg side. Mehdi, the new bowler. So spin from both ends, and the first ball will be called a wide.
Yeah, now they got the idea is to keep the spinners on attack, because Hamal has done a good job, picked up a wicket as well. So good opportunity for Mehdi Hassan. Yeah, they're dealing in singles. And I think at the moment they doesn't have a lot of pressure. Is what causing them to take their time and play. Yeah, that was missing leg stump. He's bowling again arm bowls. A lot of arm bowls there from the left armers.
Yes, with the new ball, it's difficult to get some turn. And if you use the seam up, the ball does swing in the air. As you can see, the seam is almost straight when it releases from his hand.
This was a good delivery again, just in right time. Rafiullah brought the bat in front. So from here, the next over, I think it will be again a Hamal. And then if you take that 2 overs, if it goes according to plan of Azaiba 11, we might see a match out of it. Amerat Royals will have a little bit of a struggle. Knocked him out, hit the timber. What a beautiful wicket that is. That's a great, great delivery. Mehdi Hassan strikes.
Yes, playing across the line and completely missing the line of the ball. That is another wicket for Azaiba. They are fighting their way back into this game. It's Yasir Ali who'll have to walk back after scoring 6 of 13. Amerat Royals 29 for 3.
बॉल के आगे वाले बॉल के थोड़ा सा टाइम एंजॉय कर लो जरा नेक्स्ट अप
Well, a new man coming in is Sparsh Tiwari. Sparsh Tiwari. A new man coming in under pressure when they're 3 wickets down. They haven't reached 30 runs. They should at least try to run hard between the wicket. They should try to convert 1s into 2s and 2s into 3s. I think there was easy 2. This was brilliant delivery. Great bowl.
Almost a Yorker to end the 5th over. They are looking for 2, but they'll know they'll just settle for 1, and that's the right thing to do. 5 overs have been bowled. 2 good overs coming back to back for Azaiba 11. It's 31 for 3.
Graham trips to the airport? We got your back. Day night rides or taxi rides? waiting under the sun heat to get your taxi to Clicks Rides or Taxi Rides.
Well, if you don't have one, get it right away. O Taxi, download O Taxi app right away.
Next time, umpire.
Jasim comes into bowling. Fulham Street. And there is no intention from the batters. They are coming back for two, running hard. Yeah, good calling there. They should convert. They should pick up one for the throw. Devari and Rafiullah. Look at that. This is where you need to run hard. Yeah, a small fumble. Up to for the second. And also you need to be careful. Don't run on the misfielding. He's bowled first over well. Jasim given 5 runs in that previous over. And this over also started well. He's trying to hit that block hole area. This time bowled slightly back of the line delivery. Now one for the throw is there definitely, Shoaib.
Yes, but I think they've just lost a wicket, so they don't want to take any more risks. And you don't want to get somebody like Rafiullah run out. So that is why they say that it's better not to take a single. When you have somebody like Rafiullah who can hit sixes at will, they will not be too keen on taking those risky runs.
Yeah, it's maybe my patience which is running out because there haven't been a lot of boundaries coming in. The runs has a little bit dried up.
Yes, and I remember just before the second inning started, you said that if Amerat Royals win the game, they would win around the 6th or 7th over. But that doesn't seem to be the case right now. Azaiba, I feel if you compare Azaiba's batting and bowling, their bowling is a lot stronger than their batting. And that is why you see that they are trying to give a fight here on whatever score they have on the board.
Exactly, because Jasim did not, pardon me, Mansoor Ali did not get going today in the batting department, who was scoring for them 2 back-to-back player of the match performances we've seen from Mansoor Ali. Didn't score today, and it was Lon Rawakar who just got over 30. 34 he scored of 24. So there haven't been much contribution from the rest. If you add those 2s, 1s, I mean formal numbers, converted in just to get into double figures, you find your team doing well.
Yes, in a D10 game, everybody has to contribute 7, 8, 10 runs. I think that is what is needed. If your 5, 6 poor players can do that, one of them plays big and long, you get to a good score. But another good over from Jasim comes to an end. Just 9 runs of it. Azaiba 11 growing in confidence and making a match out of this. 6 overs, 36 for 3.
साइम रेडी लियो साइम थोड़ा इधर हो जा बस 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 next time thank you follow coming left arm round between wickets okay बस बस
From the back foot, this is maybe my first time seeing Rafiullah playing so slow. 100 strike rate almost, yeah. 10 of 10. I haven't seen him batting this way.
Well, we've got the sponsors here on the right from Udamna, and one of our hardest workers in the room, Preston from ITW. And special appreciation has to be done for Udamna. They've been supporting the event and the tournament. Meanwhile, misfield. Oh, miscommunication. And what do we see here? Sparsh Tiwari was stranded in the center of the wicket. Rafiullah not wanting to take that run. But all in all, good news for Amerat Royals. They get another wicket. It's Sparsh who has to walk back.
Well, I'm mighty impressed with the efforts of Azaiba 11. They have made a match out of it. Yeah, they were looking for the one, and they were always taking one. They were never risking for two and sending him back. Bit too late. Tiwari has to take a walk back. They're just scoring one run of 3 deliveries. It's 39 for 4. And the wicket-keeper has come in. Pratik Atavale has come in. He's 25 years of age. And next to me is another 25 years old, Neil Oja.
Thank you so much. You finally went by my face.
As fitness as well.
Ah, perfect. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh! Ooh, how close was that? How close was that? He darted that ball in. And making life difficult for the Royals. It's not getting any easier. 39 for 4 in 6.3 overs. They need 35 of 21. But it's not getting any easier from here on.
I'm been very impressed with this bowling changes. And this one hit away towards the extra cover region. They'll definitely get to. And they will make sure the bowling between the two batters could be clear. Because right now we just witnessed Sparsh Tiwari has gone for run out. Late send back from Rafiullah.
That's right, poor calling. Width on offer, wanted to cut it, got the bottom edge. And the ball is racing towards the fence. Will take the man to 4 runs. With that boundary, tournament foes reach to 2-2-3. It doesn't matter how they come. It doesn't matter how they come as long as they come. He tried well. Pratik Athavale. 6 of 3. 29 required of 19. 10 and over almost. Punching it down, single, and that should be the end of the over. 7 overs gone, 46 for 4.
फाइन आएगा फाइन अंदर आएगा अमल भाई अमल भाई अंदर
28 needed of 18 deliveries. What a game we are having here. Credit to Azaiba 11. They fought well. They brought their team really hard They picked up 4 wickets from a team who's top at the tables. Slightly pulled the length back and it has been cut away beautifully. Pratik Athavale gets 4.
Pratik has been unmoved with what has been happening around him. His teammates going back in the dugout. But he doesn't really change anything in his mind. He goes playing his shots. Beautifully played. 50 that brings up for Amerat Royals. 50 for 4. 24 required in 17. Definitely the task is easier. They need to score those, right?
I think if they get a boundary each over, they are sorted out. They could do that because they have their middle order batters right in the center. Rafiullah with a power hitter haven't tried hitting the ball. Pratik has just put a live in the batting. These runs which was dried up, the soon Pratik arrived. He's got those quick 13. And he seems to be very comfortable against the left-arm tweakers.
No, he's a confident bloke. Pratik Athavale can get away with literally anyone. 21 of 15. Rafiullah taking guard all over again. Wants to go big, goes vertical, wicket-keeper underneath, says, I'll take it. Thank you so much. No, there was no need for that. There was no need whatsoever. He literally gifted his wicket there. Rafiullah, and he's walking back.
Well, it seemed earlier as well. If you see his face, you could read it. He was under pressure. And he knew it is goner the soon it hit the bat. That went up and to the right man with the gloves, taking the catch and a long walk for Rafiullah. He contributes 11 of 12, 53 for 5.
Maybe 2 good balls. 2 good balls. आगे देख जो तुझे कॉन्फिडेंस होगा ना वो लेके चलिए ठीक है हम सर्कल में बॉल कर हां अमल भाई ये गैप कम करें
Vinay Shukla
off thank you
strike rate of 209. He has a very basic task of ensuring that does not give out wickets and scores at will. 21 of 14. Very, very simple from here on.
Just making sure he gets off the mark. The first thing he want to do. Took an easy single. Well, I think the team Amerat Royals has tried a lot of changes in the batting order because they saw it's a simple task. They made few changes in the top order, especially coming in now. Vinayak Shukla is a bit too late for him. And the game is still close. They need 20 of 13 deliveries. Couple of dot balls and you'll see Azaiba back in the game. So excellent over this has been from Mehdi Hassan. And in fact, very good spell for him. He's picked up 2, given 14 in his 2. It's 55 for 5.
Triple 5 on board. Amerat Royals 55 for 5 in 8 overs. 2 more overs to go. Mansoor had bowled 1 over. He'll come back. Maybe looking for a wicket. Pratik Athavale can comfortably finish this off. Has the skill sets, the abilities.
Yeah, it's a time for make it or break it. The floating power play comes in. They've got a packed outside outfield. Only two fielders can be out. One is long on, and the other one is at the square leg. Offside is packed with all the fielders inside the ring. Mansoor Ali is being given the responsibility to bowl the penultimate over, this the very crucial one.
Shouts of catch, catch. No, that's not going
कीपर पे कीपर पीछे आना वहां से सो क्यों रहा है तू
A lot of chatter going on. They are all excited because they know that they probably have a chance. The Azaiba 11 boys, the fielders, the bowlers, everyone animated. They wanted to go him for a catch, not possible there. Pratik Athavale still on strike, dot ball to start off with. 19 required of 11, almost like 10 and over.
Yeah, go for one more dot ball and you will find batters struggling. Slight bit of a pressure there will be. And I think Azaiba 11, that's what they want, is to put the batters under pressure. Bowled a low full toss, that would be an easy single.
Yep. Just need to look for that one boundary. Get a boundary. You're on it. Amerat Royals, table toppers, unbeaten so far, would be looking to get this one under the belt. But the challenge is that Azaiba 11 are breathing down the neck, not going to make it any easier for them. They've played 4, they've won 4, 8 points for them, Amerat Royals. Maybe today things could change on that table. Maybe they will not get these 2 points. Maybe they will stay at the top of the table, but still will have a digit on the L column.
And Neil, I think if Mansoor ends up giving 4 more runs in the last 4 deliveries, Azaiba 11 will fancy their chances to win this game. Oh, this one has been smoked on the onside. Oh, gone, flying over the fielder. 6 runs, much needed 6. Vinayak Shukla has break the shackles.
Yeah, that sixer will instill a lot of confidence in the minds of the batter. And that'll make life so simple now. 12 required of 9. This is run a ball. Almost. 9 deliveries, 12 runs. Get a boundary. You get a 4, then they go to run a ball. 8 a ball. Oh yeah, that's how it is now. Scripted, literally. Gets a 4. Now he needs 8 of 8.
And as I said, you need one good hit and the rest will follow. Because the bowler gets under pressure. He's again tried to bang it short, but offered a lot of width. And the third was inside. It was always easy for a batter to just clear the fielder inside the ring and get a 4 runs. Now run a ball should be a catwalk for a team Amerat Royals.
You're right. An opportunity to seal the deal, get those 2 points again, and get the confirmation of staying the table toppers. He's gone straight, he's gone aerial, and he's been taken. Vinayak Shukla at the boundary line. Are the Azaiba 11s still in sniffing distance of a victory?
Well, has he taken the catch, which will bring the team Azaiba 11 back in the contest. Very well judged. He knew it where the rope is exactly. Excellent take in the deep. And a long walk for Vinayak Shukla is given that cameo role, which the team was struggling to get the boundaries. He did his job well. It's 66 for 6. Yeah, lots of credit must be given to these boys. Has done fabulous job to give us a beautiful ground settled. They work hard day and out. Can you believe it? We are on to the 5th day and we are using the same surface. Extremely well done. And a big shout. They are our unsung heroes.
Batsman, bowler coming, right arm round. One more to come.
They definitely have done extremely well. 666 now, as they would call the Devil's number. 66 for 6. 8.5 overs, 7 deliveries to go. 8 needed to win. This game could tilt literally with one hit in favor of the Amerat Royals. One hit and the Amerat Royals would be in touching distance of victory. And a couple of good balls might just peg them back. Mansoor, he would be looking for a wicket. Can he get rid of Jiten Kumar?
Very well bowled. Big shout. I don't know why he was shouting, but I think bat is definitely hitting the surface. There was a noise. And Mansoor has come back hard, strong. He's done fabulous job with 2 overs, giving 13 and picked up 2 wickets. And it is the time when we will see the final over needed 8 runs. What a game here at Amerat Cricket Ground.
Coming on the board. 4 and 7. इधर आओगे ये सामने जाएगा
Last 6 deliveries of this exciting encounter. It's a slow burner. It's a low-scoring thriller. And mind you, these low-scoring games become very exciting because many a times the team that's chasing things and wonders at what pace should I be scoring. Now wait out. Hatim has been given the responsibility to bowl. In his first over, he gave away 14 runs. Will he be able to defend 8 on that?
I'm not sure with that decision to give a responsibility to Haitham Bahar, because even in the last game that they played, in fact, they lost that game against Kurum Thunders, the final encounter of yesterday. Haitham was the bowler who was taken for runs. Scooped it. It's up in the air. Could be chance. Oh, taken. A lot of fumble, but finally he takes the catch, and it's a big one. Pratik Attawale need to take a walk. What a moment.
You bet. The game is changing on its head, and you can see it from the reactions of the Azaiba 11 players. Jasim ran back to take that catch. Not an easy one when you're running back. 7 fumbles, and then he takes it. What a catch. Reminded us of the time of the 2007 World Cup Finals, the T20 World Cup Finals. Misbah-ul Haq going for the scoop, ends up giving a simple catch to a certain S. Srishant. But over here, it's a different story. They still have some batters to come, Amerat Royals.
I tell you what, it's exactly same spot where S. Srishant was standing, and it was the same shot that Misbah-ul Haq attempted. Well, Aflal Karyapar getting a game, and straight away is being thrown into the burning. He'll feel the heat for sure.
You're right. He'll say, bring it on. Oh, he can't get any connection, and the wicketkeeper's done well to keep it calm. Look at the excitement there. The fans have come in to support their favorites in Azaiba 11. Oh, thank you so much for the love. 4 deliveries, 8 runs. could Azaiba 11, who've already won 2 games in this tournament so far, can they inflict Amerat Royals their first defeat? Will Amerat Royals be beaten by a team that didn't score too many in the first innings, and it looked like a very simple walk in the park kind of score?
Well, I tell you, anywhere it goes, they will run for it. Yes, they are doing exactly that. Jatender Kumar wanted the strike. He gets it. Maybe a chance here for Amerat Royals, but nevertheless, what a match we're having.
Extremely exciting. The adrenaline is pumping, and I can tell you, in the commentary box also, for both of us here, Abid and myself, the excitement is literally nail-biting. 3 more deliveries to go, 7 runs to win. Could there be a better finish? Could there be a side that could challenge Amerat Royals in a way that these guys have done? Could they pull out a rabbit out of the hat and get a victory against Amerat Royals, the team that has been unbeaten, the team that has not got any victories so far? Will they be able to be beaten today? It's the Reds versus the Blues. Amerat Royals, they need 7 of 3 deliveries. Jiten Kumar, he has a responsibility. He hasn't scored a run yet, but will have the responsibility. It is nervous tension everywhere. Haitham, he had given 13 in his first over, mind you, Abid, defending 8. How will he go about this?
Well, exciting moments here. Exciting moments everywhere. Down the leg side. That's a wide. They need 6. Not given wide. Not given wide because he's shuffled. What a moment this is. Azaiba 11 coming back in the game out of nowhere. Wow.
The umpire didn't call it a wide. He's flummoxed, but I think it's primarily because he moved across the line way ahead before the bowler sent the ball out. And the umpire obviously has its own decisions to make. 2 boundaries needed. He's gone for the big one. Does it have the distance? No! That is it. They've lost 1 more wicket. But the match is far from over. It could be a tie. It could be a tie, but right now they're celebrating. They know that they're not going to lose this game for sure, Abid.
What a relief that could be when that catch was taken. Change of the pace. Good thinking by Haitham. And the fielder could not afford to drop that one. He takes it cleanly, and the entire team of Azaiba 11 are at the huddle. They are absolutely loving this moment. They are charged. And this would be a mega relief for them to know that they cannot test the defeat from here. If nothing goes wrong, walking out is Jitendra Kumar. He wanted the strike. He chose to go over. And now, talk about the pressure this man has.
You have 1 ball to face, and you have to hit that for a 6. Only a 6 will ensure that the game is tied. A low scoring thriller. Slow burn. That's the term for this one. The excitement is high. Only a 6 will bring in a tie. Anything less won't do. All Hatham needs to do is bowl a legal delivery. Low full toss. Fielded. And that is the end of it. Amerat Royals, the unbeatables, have been beaten. Azaiba 11, they never looked in the game. But the way they have come back after a low scoring total in the first innings, they've come back strong and inflicted the first defeat against Amerat Royals.
They are charged. They are happy bunch. They are overjoyed with the performance of the team. The captain coming at the right time, and all of these supporters, they absolutely loved every single delivery here. They've been supporting their team throughout the match. They kept that belief that they can defend the low total. That's more important. A captain has a role. Asif Al-Balushi, yeah, that's the man on your screen. He kept the boys together. He kept talking to the boys. He kept giving the confidence to the bowlers. He's been always around. Gave a lot of sweat to the boys that, come on, we can win this. And yes, They made the victory coming their way, won by just 6 runs. What a game we witnessed.
Wow. If you look at these numbers, they look unbelievable, but then exactly what has happened. Amerat Royals, Karan not opening his account, Yasir going on 6, Faisal showed some resistance with 15 of 10, Rafi gave him good company, but after that it was only Pratika Thavle who showed some kind of confidence and some hope to Amerat Royals. Vinayak 11 of 4, but after that whosoever came was just trying to get those runs on board, couldn't do that. 67 is all that Amerat Royals could muster, losing 8 wickets. As far as the bowling is concerned, we must appreciate every single bowler who came out. Mansoor Ali, 2 overs 13, picked up 2 wickets. Jasim didn't get a wicket, but look at his economy, just 4.5. 7.5 the economy for Hatim. Fantastic last over he bowled, pick up 2 wickets. And Hamal and Mehdi Hassan again picking up wickets. And very economical spells, 6 and 7 respectively.
I think the spinners had a big role to play in this. Those were the one who came and saved some runs in the middle and picked up the wickets as well. These are the highlights. This was the start. They had a good start but couldn't really get going. They tried, they brought in the